Welcome to the Fish Podcast, the K-pop podcast that's always fishing for the next big hit.
I'm Stephanie, and I'm here with my co-hosts, Michaela and Peter.
Hey everyone, DJ Peter Lowe here, excited to deep dive into today's catch.
And I'm Michaela, hoping we don't flounder with today's review.
Oh, Michaela, your puns are always a little fish. But speaking of fishy, today we're reviewing a real, how should I say it?
A real tuna opportunity.
Exactly. We're tackling Jin's Super Tuna.
I think I'm already seasick.
Oh, come on, Michaela. Don't be such a guppy. This song is quite the catch.
But before we reel in our main review, let's cast out some hit replays.
All right, hey everyone. I'm DJ Peter Lowe.
I'm Stephanie.
And I'm your PD to Michaela, guys, and hit replays are our K-pop song recommendations for the week. So, Peter, kick us off. What is your hit replay? Your buzzer beating hit replay.
Yeah, I made a last-minute change from Rosie Barbie to Camo at the last minute. So my new hit replay, the replay that actually made the cut for this episode, is Camo's Only You.
My favorite song. She can't handle my anya, yeah, you're the only one that I will start the day, the one that end the day. 이런 여자 없던데, 이런 여자 어떤데? I just wanna get to know you, please don't get me wrong. You don't trust in love, but let me prove you wrong. Please don't run away, you make me stay away. I think about you every day, so let me take you to the end. Gonna make things right, we both too fine. Better make it right this time. 여기저기 딴 스타일. 이런 남자 저런 남자 다 만나봤어 봐도 완전 다를 거라고 완전 다르더라고.
So if you didn't already know, Camo is a South Korean rapper. She made her debut in 2020 with her EP Ice. I think she really landed onto the scene with her song, what was it? My Life is Wet. And like that's like a cult classic.
Classic.
And this new one, I just like because, I mean, there's nothing sophisticated about it. Like, you know, it's just got a really good beat. It's really like fast, upbeat, like hip hop, percussive style. And then you've got anime version of Camo and I think her pretend boyfriend in this. And I don't know, it's a love song for like all the lowbrow, non-sophisticated reasons with all the like not sophisticated metaphors, but it's just a bop for the song and the aesthetics. Camo's looking fine.
Yes, I love that her nails match her car.
Yep. He's taking it to the next level. Yeah, I like the beat too. It definitely fits into that guilty pleasure lane. So thanks for sharing it.
Why is it a guilty pleasure for you, Stephanie?
Yeah, because it's not like anything special. It's not sophisticated, no deeper meaning. We've heard a lot of songs like this.
Yeah. I mean, like in the context, especially like of Camo, like this is very much like a Camo sounding song. But I do like Little Mars kind of like coming in and kind of adding a little bit more texture to the song, and his verse is really good.
Yeah, rolls off very smoothly. Mm-hmm. Okay, Michaela, time for the best hit replay this week.
Yes, of course, as always, coming at it with the best hit replay of this week, or not, maybe, we'll see. I don't know what you guys actually think of this song yet, but I'm coming to you with a 7-month-old little baby girl group called BEWAVE, and their song, It's Hard to Get To. BEWAVE, guys. I just kind of was going through this list of all the new releases, and they came up on my YouTube feed, and I was like, oh my god, this has to be my hit replay for this week, because I usually don't get a lot of chances to like highlight a lot of the rookie groups that I come upon, so I'm really excited to share this song with you. So again, they're only 7 months old. So BEWAVE, for everybody that doesn't know, is a South Korean girl group under Gold Dust Entertainment. If you haven't heard of Gold Dust, it's because they were formed last year. So new group, new label. There are 6 members, all within the ages of like 23 to 20. And you have the leader Yoonso, Jiyeon, Lina, Zena, Ayin, and Gowon. Sorry. Yeah, so they debuted back in April, so like they're 6-7 months old. And BEWAVE is their name basically means it symbolizes the gathering of 6 members, each with their own charm, to create a new, overwhelming blue wave, something strong, something gentle, like the waves. Blue wave, or BEWAVE, begins to create new flow, like the start of wave surfing.
Are these just generated by AI at this point?
This is gonna say the same thing.
Sorry, this is from their official
I'm sure
official
it
name
is.
meeting. But to be honest,
Why the color blue? What does blue metaphorically symbolize?
that I don't know yet. Like I couldn't find any
Democrats,
information about that yet. I mean,
Blue wave this November.
you know, blue like the ocean, blue like the how you wave. But to be honest, like this is my hit replay. Not just because all the girls are really cute, but the wave of emotions that I got when watching this music video. There's like lots of production going on in this music video and their debut Sing music video from earlier in the year. Like the facial expressions, the storytelling, the shots, the cinematography, all of it was like amazing. Like I felt like happy and sad and like so many things when I watched it the first time. And if you, with a healthy brain, you can interpret it, the meaning of the song, like hard to get to you as like, oh, you're having problems and you're struggling to reach out to your friends because you don't want to be a burden. So it's like it's hard to reach out to you, and like you feel kind of left behind while you're watching all your friends walk away from you while you're struggling. Or you can interpret it the way I am interpreting it, with an unhealthy brain of constant sapphic longing for your best friends.
Wow.
And it's hard to get to you. It's hard to get down that road to you because you don't want to admit the feelings that you have for your friend.
And lose the friendship.
And like for real, when I was watching this music video, there's all these like looks and like the almost hand touching, and they're like laying down together, and it just like I was clutching my pearls when I was watching it. Like, but then again, it could just be me like interpreting all these things, but I feel like it's not far off with like how the shots are in the music video. So
hey,
you guys
listeners, go ahead,
check it out for yourself.
And let us know in the K-pop cast Slack whether you think there is sapphic longing, undercurrent in the video, or this is just about friends.
Yeah. And last thing, like the song is very much like that J-pop, J-rock, very like early Luna, early G-Friend. And it was produced actually by former History member and Suga's BFF and production partner, El Capitan. Like he's like the main producer for all of their music, actually. It was really surprising to see him on the music accreditation list. Like he's on every song that they've been putting out, which is really good because like he's a great producer and all their music is really good. So I'm really excited for this new little baby group.
I, for one, am excited that the ages of the members are all over 20. That's like elderly for Korean debuts. So I'm just like supporting them based on them actually being adults, mature.
Whether it was sapphic or not, like I think they're gonna say it's whatever it makes you feel. So if that's what you're feeling, then yes, for you. I think that's what it always is.
There's nothing in any of the press that I found about this that alludes to any of what I interpreted as, but I'm just gonna
design. Yeah. Yeah. It reminds me of G-Friend and Oh My Girl. In terms
yeah,
of
Oh My
like,
Girl.
like a crossover between those two artists, like early G Friend era. But yeah, like a lot of lying down wet with sweat or in the rain. I think I see it. I don't know. I'm a straight dude. I'm not one to comment. Okay.
Yeah, and the producers, like a lot of them are like third gen guys, and like there's even a few Play members that were actually producers on this song. So that's kind of like where I think that kind of sound, like that early G Friend, early Oh My Girl comes from with this song, which I love. So more of it. Support B-Wave. Fighting.
I'll support the blue wave.
The blue wave. Okay, but wrap us up, Stephanie. What is your hit replay for this week? Arguably, maybe the best hit replay of this week. I don't know.
Maybe.
I might give this one to you.
I really like it. So my hit replay is Give Me a Minute by J Park featuring Chungha.
Baby, I need just give me a minute. I'll make you fall in love with me. The feeling is burning hot. Just give me a minute. But tell me what you wanna do. Forgive me if I'm coming on too strong. I want you to just give me a minute. I need you to just give me a minute. And give me a chance. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. A place like you.
So when I saw, number one, that J Park is dropping a full-length album for the first time in 5 years, and that the title track features Queen Chungha, I was like over the moon. I was like, this is gonna be dope. And within the first few seconds of the video, we are seeing cars blowing up, special effects, J Park dancing, shirtless guys. You know, there's just like so much happening in the music video, so much budget, so much swag. And I just remember like going through this song and through the whole album feeling like, yes, our problematic fave, J Park, is going back to what he does best, which, and I'm gonna mention another problematic fave here. Jay fills the Chris Brown lane in K-pop. It is a lane that we need. It is necessary. It is playful. It is playful, charismatic, danceable, sexy hip-hop swag that like no one else can quite do like Chris or like Jay. We don't necessarily need these people and their deeds and everything, but that sound, that vibe is like so necessary in this generation. So I appreciate Jay's long career. He's been in the biz 22 years now, since 2002. And I gotta hand it to him that he just keeps working, keeps putting out consistently high quality music all through the years. And Queen Chungha, always welcome, always a pleasure to have in class. Yeah, her vocals, her dancing shine as usual on this. Give me a minute.
I guess it's been 1 year since Chungha has signed with More Vision. Like it was like October 10th or something last year. So it's almost to the date. But yeah, I thought it was interesting that they... Was it like an assist having J Park? Oh, it's J Park's song. Never mind. I was going to say, like, does it help Chungha to have J Park in her song? But
Well, I mean,
it tells you how I'm thinking about it.
It doesn't hurt Chungha. I don't think it
Doesn't hurt.
hurts, despite his problematic fave status. I think when he talked about having her on as the feature for the title track in his interview on the Bibimbap show with Seo Young and Kid Millie and Mingi with ATEEZ, they talked about how he wanted a female solo who was really proficient in dance and can dance really powerfully, and like who can kind of match him on the performance level. And like for him, he said like there's no one other than Chungha who can do that.
Ooh, no one other.
But of course, he's got to hype up his own artist.
I mean, yeah.
But I agree. I agree. She's great with him.
Well, I mean, like in terms of like ability, yes. But my critique in the choreography, it's like they could have been filmed in completely separate locations. Like we're dancing like
not
next to each other,
together.
but not with each other.
Yeah.
If that's
I thought Jay Park and Natty's dancing in Taxi Bula was hotter pairing. More chemistry there.
Jay Park danced with was a 1 Million Dance Studio for All I Want to Do. Like, I think that's like that's the bar, right? That you need to shoot for.
Agree.
So, like, yeah, Chungha is great dancing in her own right, but if the point was to have someone, to match you, then you need to dance together.
Yep.
Not next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
That is a constant refrain on the K-pop cast. More grinding, more co-ed bodies touching.
Skin
Skin
so
ship.
we can ship.
Yeah.
I do appreciate that they put Chungha's name up on the neon lights. So, they invested some in the set for her.
Yes.
Yeah, but it sounds like he's not really investing much in music show performances, so I don't think we're actually going to get to see them dance this anytime soon.
No.
At least in a live show.
Yeah.
My last thing that I do want to definitely mention about this album, which again was like, I've been following a lot of the promotion because I'm also like listening to this like every day, Stephanie. When I'm not listening to BEWAVE, I'm listening to Jay Park's album. Is that with this album, especially like being a kind of a pinpoint in his career, especially it being mostly like a hip hop R&B album and featuring so many different eclectic artists. Like you have like a lot of Western artists, you have a lot of like high up Korean artists, soloists,
including Peter Lo's namesake, Pilo.
Pilo.
Is featured.
Yeah.
You even have is from Oakland, right?
Yeah.
He's
Bay Area.
Bay Area.
You have a trainee soloist from his company featured on this album.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where only Jay Park in the K-pop industry could make this album. Like bring together all these different eclectic different people from all these different walks of life for one project.
True.
All right. Should we move into the main act?
Yep. Let's go.
I mean, he's a great
dive.
soloist, but we have to move him aside from the best soloist of the week, guys,
the greatest soloist
The greatest
Of all
soloist
time.
comeback of all time.
We're not even joking.
No.
We are referring to Jin's Super Tuna. So kick us off, PD Nim. What? Give us some background. Like who is Jin? What is this album? Why is it coming out now?
Worldwide handsome.
Yeah, Mr. Worldwide Handsome, the oldest member of BTS, Jin. This is for people, again, Jin of BTS, for people that don't know, debuted with BTS back in 2013. So he's also a veteran in the music scene, as far as like he's been around for a while. This is kind of his first project coming back from the military, and also like one of the songs in his very, very small solo discography. Like he only really has officially like Tonight, The Astronaut, and Super Tuna as like his official solo releases independently away from any kind of BTS project. So it's when he came back from the military, this was kind of one of the only songs that he could perform. And at the BTS Festa, when they had like this big welcome back ceremony, it's like, okay, what are you going to perform? It's like, okay, I have two songs, The Astronaut and Super Tuna. But at the time, Super Tuna was actually like very short. It only had one verse. And so he went to the producer, Bumzu, and was like, okay, Bumzu, we got to throw another verse on this track. And now in 2024, we have Super Tuna, the extended version.
By the way, I just want to jump in to say that I had a Jin homecoming party that I DJ'd at earlier. And, getting ready for it, it was almost like preparing for like a Blackpink party. It's like, okay, let me get all their songs. And then you go through it and it's like, oh, well, it's just these. And so we ended up playing Super Tuna multiple times through the night. But we even got like a shark costume and everything to dance along and do the dance together. But anyway, go ahead. Sorry. Continue.
Yeah, and just my last note is like when this came back out in 2021. Like we're saying it's the greatest song in K-pop for a reason. There was talks that it was rivaling Baby Shark with its virality in Korea and internationally, especially with kids. Like there were so many Super Tuna challenge videos of kids from classrooms of all ages all around the world doing the chamchi dance in their schools and at home. So we're not lying. Like this is one of the best songs in K-pop, guys.
Chamchi dance, what does that mean?
That means tuna.
Chamchi means tuna. So it's super tuna. Super chamchi.
It's not just a regular chamchi dance.
No.
It's a super chamchi dance.
Yeah, but
All right.
that's all I really have to tee it up, guys. I think you have to see it for yourself to really get the full effect.
So now, let's react together. So K-pop cast listeners, if you want to react along with us and have parasocial relationships with us, as if you're like enjoying this in the same room with us, you can hit play when we hit play we'll count down, and you can hit play at the same time. All right. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. We're watching Super Tuna by Jin, the special video.
Super 참치.
3, 2, 1, go.
So bright blue. Everything is blue. That drink.
Set.
That tape.
Already production level is like times 1,000 from the
So
original
high.
dance video.
Yeah. But I like how they have this in Lifeguard Tower.
He's singing in that trot style
I like that you can see the dancers' faces.
with the little
this time, though.
vibrato.
Yeah. Oh, I love these
Floating
visual
gin
effects.
heads.
Yes.
Seafood. Yum yum.
Bite my fishing rod. Okay. Take me with you, brother. That's a very, very attractive tuna fish. I love this choreography. It's like one of the few ones I'll actually do at K-pop
Yeah,
nights.
I can see you doing that.
Which again adds to its virality. It's so simple
Yep.
yet so good.
Just love this.
커서 멋진 잠시 되겠구나 이렇게 팔딱 뛰고 저렇게 팔딱 뛰고 눈빛이
Jumping everywhere.
사랑가 돼보자고 내 낚싯대를 물어주고
Proposing via hook.
마침 잠시 내게 형형 나 좀 데려가
It's blushing.
내 향.
I didn't
Said
notice
yes.
that before. That it was blushing.
Well, they added a snare in the outro chorus here.
팔딱 팔딱
Isn't that like that meme, right? With the cat is going.
Yeah. But, yep. Yeah, when I hear this, I see Jin on the horizon.
Right.
Usually. Yeah.
Of course.
He's good at winking.
Worldwide handsome.
Yep.
Okay.
So
I don't know how you top that. It's like, that's it. Everyone, like, go home. Like, K-pop is over. Like, you know, we
definitely
we've
song of the
realized
year.
it. Yeah.
no question.
Of the decade. Of the millennium. Like,
Of all of
this is
K-pop.
it. It's better
Yeah.
than Baby Shark. You know?
To be honest, yes. Like I would rather this be sung 1,000 times by children than Baby Shark.
My daughter already does it all the time. The Baby Shark. Yeah, just need to get her on this one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Stephanie,
Yeah, sure. So
explain it. The Jin Super Tuna explained.
okay. So so starting with the choreography, which, you know, Michaela, correct me if I'm wrong here. I think Jin choreographed this himself. I think he came up with some of these moves, perhaps on the boat, perhaps after some, you know, nighttime reflection. These like really masterful, powerful moves, especially of representing the ascent of the fish from the bottom of the ocean, being caught on the fishing rod, swimming, trying efforting to get all the way to the surface and be reunited with Jin, or the fisherman. I think this movement, which must have, he must have channeled it from higher power, of course, is the point dance for a reason. It is something that all of us can get on board with, something that all of us just like naturally feel in our souls and in our bodies. Like seeing him do it in the video, I have no choice. My body just wants to weave and swim right to left, and my feet start moving in the sand as well. And so by the time I have gotten to the surface, I'm ready for the next point dance, which is the fishing rod, right? So there's elements of the fishing motion that are inspired by, Tai Chi, Qigong movements, moving your center of gravity from behind you into the future, right? As you pull the rod back and throw it forward. Like if you just do that motion back and forth, you can feel, your transverse abdominis and obliques and your center just getting that nice, Peter demonstrating this. Exactly. So it's not only an evocative, like depth of meaning movement, it is healthy for the body, especially for those of us who are seniors, aging. We can jump in at this movement and, get the circulation going and all of that. So I just really wanted to, extrapolate on what might be some of the deeper meanings behind the, it just brings a tear to my eye, honestly.
Mm-hmm. He said everybody and every body can do this choreography.
Body. Mm-hmm. Exactly. And so that brings me to, if any of you all had experience with trying the choreography yourself and how it touched you, just opening the floor for those shares as well.
Yeah, from the praying hands.
Yep.
I'm sorry,
very
I have a hard
spiritual.
time taking this, from the praying hands and moving up, I feel it from the center of my core. It's like it's a ritual every time, we do the dance together. I hear it. I see it. Thank you for that, Stephanie.
Yes. Yes. Happy to share what it means to me and, therefore what it should mean to all of you. That brings me, the fact that the choreography is so accessible, so repeatable, follow along style for, like you said, PD Neem, for everybody. That leads me to what I interpret the deeper meaning of the song and the lyrics to be. Jin expresses what's coming up for him as follows. My heart is beating, flap, flap. Where did my fish go? East sea, west sea, where for art thou, my fish? I might have added wherefore art thou. But what I hear in these lyrics is a deep longing and sorrow for the pastoral past when the seas were abundant with fish, like tuna, salmon, mackerel. But these days, because of global warming, overfishing, climate change, capitalism, all of these factors, Jin is representing the sorrows of the fishermen and of the communities that rely on fishing. He is singing their song. He is fighting for their cause, which is that we need climate action now, that we need an end to all of these oppressive systems. Big shout out to the Instagram account BTS Abolition Memes. Quick shout out.
a lot of wisdom to be gained from that very important, intellectually stimulating
Yes.
account.
Exactly. And so Jin takes this message of, a global call to action. As I was saying, the heart-wrenching lyrics of where did my fish go? Where is my fish? East Sea, West Sea. That brings to mind paying homage even to Palestinian poet Marwan Mahou, who wrote, in order for me to write poetry that isn't political, I must listen to the birds. And in order to hear the birds, the warplanes must be silent, right? Jin clearly has read this, inspired by this, has no qualms about making political arguments, calling for revolution even.
Right, it's definitely, and it's right there in the lyrics. He specifically uses the lyrics, 동해바다, 송해바다. He calls it the East Sea, not the Sea of Japan, which back in colonial time, that's what they were forced to call it. But he is claiming that is the East Sea of Korea that he's talking about.
That's right. That's right. Exactly. So making political statements, calling all of us with a rousing call to action to make sure that all of the delicious fish, all of the seafood, tuna, flatfish, mackerel, even shark, making sure that all of those are available for generations to come.
And so timely, specifically too, because again, this song originally came out in 2021, but he's re-releasing it in 2024, the first year where the Korea tuna industry has increased their cap on the amount of tuna fishing that fishermen can actually do. So before, again, in years prior, because of this cap, you had a lot of fishermen, having to throw away, going out to sea and throwing away, 5 to 20 tons of tuna that would was just so much waste of life. But now you have all of these fishers actually having the opportunity to ethically, because they raised the cap, because the environment can now handle this kind of fishing, to go out there and bring these catches in ethically and not have to just throw away and waste life like they used to.
I think we see that on camera, the way.
Get it together.
Sorry, this is a very serious
Peter.
conversation.
Yes,
The way we see the tuna mouth, and the way Jin mouths to the tuna, he is embodying, bringing out the spirit of the tuna. He is becoming one with the tuna when he
marries the tuna. Even
when he marries the tuna. And not only does he marry the tuna, he marries the tuna.
Yep. Speak
with
on
the
it.
fishing hook, which, like you said, Stephanie, brings the soul, brings the essence up. So Jin is bringing us up, like the tuna. Jin is bringing us up with his enlightenment.
A fisher of men, you might say.
One might say.
Like Jesus himself.
Okay.
Yes.
Should we talk about the music or?
Yes, please.
Okay. So there's I think as we're revealing, as we're going through this, layer by layer, there's just, you might think this is a simple song about tuna and dancing to a trot light song, but actually there's a lot more here. So you'd think that this is a song about just super tuna, but how wrong you'd be. In fact,
Tell us, Peter. Tell us.
In fact, this song, audio production wise, is a groundbreaking fusion of modern pop and traditional Korean pop music, elevated to new heights never before scaled in the annals of picture.
Why does Peter sound like Trump right now? Never before.
Oh, and using the hand motions too.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Never before seen. Never before.
Well, it is the best. It was the biggest.
Right. Biggest. Huge.
We talk about method, songwriting method, choreography. There is audio production with this song, because this song was produced by Bamzu, one of the, thank you for this factoid, Michaela, the main producer of 17. And they actually wrote this song on an actual fishing boat. Where
Praxis.
Yes. Yeah. So, to become one with the spirit and the essence of being tuna, super tuna even, you've got to be out at sea. So the way the song uses... Sorry, my daughter's choking me. The way the song uses the E to F sharp to G sharp minor to B chord progression in the song is just nothing short of genius. It completes this this very harmonic loop of I'm rising and I'm feeling satisfied at the end of that 4-chord progression. It is this progression is not only a direct homage to the ancient trot masters who, legend has it, invented this very sequence while ice fishing on the Han River in 1372.
Oh.
But wait, there's more. The way Jin emphasizes the G sharp minor and is guttural, the way he brings that out, it's just pure trot gold. Mm-hmm. And it's as if the spirit of the trot legend, Taejina himself possessed Jin's vocal cords, infusing them with the new raw emotion of 1,000 ajumas wailing at a norabang. All right. So anyway, I think we've already touched on the lyrics a bit, but there's a lot of of metaphors.
That's why your daughter was trying to stop you. Saying you don't have to say much. It speaks for itself.
Yes. So it's, in short, Super Tuna, it's not just a song. It's a cultural phenomenon.
Mm-hmm. A musical revolution.
Yes. It's something that will be taught in the annals of K-pop and music history for generations to come. So Jin hasn't just caught a tuna. He's caught lightning in a bottle and served it sashimi style.
Sashimi?
And he's garnished it with the very essence of Korean musical tradition.
Trot, tamchi. I mean, what is there else to say about this?
Well, now we have to give our Daebak or Not reviews, right? Mm-hmm. So, okay. So on the concept, are you all Daebak? Yes? Daebak?
Oh, obviously.
Yes, of course.
Daebak. We're Daebak on the concept. We're Daebak on the music. Yes?
Yes.
We're Daebak on the performance, the choreography. Yeah. And does this song convey the essence of K-pop?
Absolutely. Daebak
on the essence of K-pop. So, taking all of this into account, the song, the music, the lyrics, the meaning, the message, the audio, is this song Daebak or Not? All right. I'll go first. Yes. Daebak.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're all
Song of the year.
Song of the year. Song
of
the
the generation.
Yes.
Our generation and many to come. Chamchi.
Yes. Honest to God, I'm going to be playing this song. I really needed that second, chorus and verse, because I would just play the first song all the way through and then just repeat it again anyway. Mm-hmm. So, and then people would ask for that. After I played it, right after I played it, someone would come up to me and ask, so are you going to play Jin Super Tuna?
Oh my God. You just played it.
And I always say, well, yes, I'll play it again.
Sure, I'll play it again.
It is, it's a song that you could probably play all night,
Ooh.
And I forgot, I didn't quite mention this because this is actually almost kind of pre-release for Jin's upcoming album next month in November titled Happy, which is going to have 6 tracks. But if there are 6 tracks that are not 6 Super Tunas, I will be very disappointed.
I think all of us will.
Right?
Jin, you have one assignment, one job.
Mm-hmm. And of all the BTS members who could pull off 100% Happy Trot album, it's him, of course.
Yeah, right. I would
The
not
actual
give...
album needs to be like Super Tuna extended version, Super Tuna holiday remix version,
EDM remix,
Super Tuna
Slumber Party
festival version.
Yes, festival version.
Super Tuna poolside version.
Slow jams, bedroom remix.
Super Tuna seaside beach version.
Super spicy tuna.
All right.
Okay.
If you're
Does that
feeling
wrap it up for
enlightened
this-
off of this episode, which is obviously a joke if you didn't get it by now, what other listeners know where can find you on all the socials? I'm at DJ Peter Lowe.
I'm at Catchlight27 on Instagram.
And I'm at PDNim on the K-Pop Cast Slack, and you can find all of us on the K-Pop Cast Slack.
Also, if you want to support the show, please consider donating to our Ko-fi.
Catch you all next time.
Bye, everybody.
Catch you all the next
Samchi.
one. Samchi.
Samchi.
Rubbing through the lane, we'll be 20 minutes late, cause we have to do it in our drive-by. Not that deep, I'm not that drunk. Sometimes girls just gotta have fun. Throw it back, all that. Me and my sis, we're too attached. Not that deep, we're not that dumb. Look at them bodies on the run. Inside glowing like the sun. You're gonna feel this every day. This that pretty girl mantra, this that flaunt. You just touched down in LA. Pretty girls don't do drama unless we wanna. It'll be depending on the day. Pretty girls picking a defender. No, I'm a defender. Never let it catch no strike. This that pretty girl mantra, she's that stun. I make you wanna swing both ways.